Greetings. We have literally reached the point of no return. Now is our moment. Why? A list of cryptocurrency wallets that support Ripple has been created due to the recent breach of Ripple papers. What does this mean then? What does this signify? Oh, what might this signify? Given that it comes from the Ripple site itself, this clearly indicates that they are going to go live and that our LUSD is about to formally begin. It actually includes a website on cryptocurrency wallets, where to keep your RLEOC and when it will be accessible, guys. Correct. The first statement made here is that the Ripple UOC stablecoin is now in beta testing. Wallets for cryptocurrency. Stablecoins can be managed, stored, and transacted using crypto wallets that use private and public keys for security. Wallets are available online as software and as hardware. Correct. Wallets that accept Ripple USD. Numerous digital asset platforms, wallets, and products support Ripple USD. Custody for Ripples. Users may manage their Ripple USD and numerous other assets in one location using Ripple Custody, a powerful digital asset orchestration platform made for enterprises, corporations, and institutions. Now, a warning. Not include the Ripple Custody offer. The other cryptocurrency wallets included on this page are simply meant to be informative. Ripple does not advocate or endorse these wallets, and it does not take responsibility for their use. Not all compatible wallets are represented by the wallet provider. Now, folks, this is the location where we can keep our money. Not wallets, exactly, but this is where we can keep our money. A thorough list of retail and enterprise wallets is provided in this section for your reference should we do purchase any at some point. Aren't the retail wallets attractive, men? I am aware that many of you use this wallet, just as I do, to store a few of my extra PL coins for various projects. I haven't heard anything about Taurus wallets, but I have heard about Gem wallets and Trust wallets. Guys, I've heard about that. Beautiful, isn't that Ledger? I am aware that many people utilize Ledger, guys, so I assume that when I purchase Ripple, I will do the same. Guys, I'm going to store it on Xrp or Ledger before the recession hits or whatever. Even though I'm more likely to keep it on Ledger, this is also in the Batavid wallet. I believe they promoted Fireblocks, BitGo, Ripple Custody, and Coinbase wallets, as well as my Ether wallet currently for enterprise wallets. Wallets that are custodial and those that are not. A wallet provider is in charge of custodial wallet management, your caretaker, for instance. Additionally, to provide the ease of having a third party handle your assets so even if you forget your password, you can still get in. However, you must agree to the security measures that the custodian provides. On the other side, you are in charge of non-custodial wallets, correct? It's better even though this is really lovely. I believe Ripple has one for institutions, but I wish there was one for servicemen. However, for retail, where they store it for us, it's really safe because they have it, so even if you lose anything, it's not lost. Receipt phrase in case you misplace your wallet. I believe that one might be released soon or perhaps sometime, ideally someday. Currently digital. Wallets give you more control over privacy and security, but they also demand more user responsibility due to the use of software or the blockchain itself. That is somewhat of a problem for the vast majority of people. And the reason for that is that many people lose things, you know. I believe I may have even lost one of my original Ledger Nano Men. I went crazy. I'm not sure how, but I managed to, I was practically done if I didn't have my seed phrase paper written on paper. I'm glad I had my seed phrase because I was freaking out that day, guys. Hopefully we will eventually have Ripple Custody for retail because of this. For us. So guys, we don't have to be paranoid and all that. After that, we may just store our XRP and other items. However, I am aware that many people are saying, hey, blockchain technology, cryptos, this kind of technology was meant to give you your own freedom at the end. It's all you guys. Wherever you choose, you can store. Everything is available to you. Again, though, the majority of individuals would most likely opt for BlackRock ETFs rather than purchasing their Bitcoin on an exchange. Are you all noticing the difference? Correct. Guys, if you're keeping your own coins in a ledger or something, you probably won't be able to access the wallet's contents if you misplace your private key. Now, finding the kind of wallet that best suits your needs is essential when choosing a cryptocurrency wallet to hold your Ripple USD. The important factors to take into account are compiled in the table below. Custodial wallets feature ownership in a third party, for instance, a custodial service that keeps and controls the private keys. Well, that's what I hope to see someday. Are there any? I'm sure there are men, but I want Ripple to do it correctly. I only trust Ripple, guys. Thus, that's why I desire additionally, they are held accountable and will most likely reimburse you for any lost money if something were to happen to your wallet or your valuables in it. As an alternative, if you keep your own currency in your own cold stand, yes guys, in cold storage, for instance, do well if it is gone. Basically, it's your fault. The user now has complete control and direct access to their private keys for non-custodial wallets. Custodial wallet security. The custodian is in charge of security, which frequently involves hacker protection and cold storage. The user is in charge of choosing how security is managed for non-custodial wallets, correct? For example, never snap a photo of your seed word. Always put it in writing. You mean to put it somewhere secure? Right, you guys see how difficult it is on several different pieces of paper. If you have to purchase a cold storage wallet, we will never be able to attain retail adoption. Simply storing your cryptocurrency on a USB or similar device, writing it down and following 10 simple steps. I apologize, but adoption will never happen. That will be a thing in the past at some point in the future if it is going to be a thing. It's that easy. The strategy is already known to us. Custodial wallets user interface. In any case, custodial services typically offer user-friendly interfaces along with features like customer assistance and password recovery. Very lovely. But it takes more technical know-how to use non-custodial wallets. Users need to know how to back up and manage their private keys. No alternatives for rehabilitation built in. Funds cannot be accessed if keys are lost. I literally lost my first Ledger Nano some months ago, which is exactly what was going to happen to me. But it was over, people, if I did have my private keys. Correct. I'm warning you all to exercise extreme caution at this time. Be extremely cautious out there, especially during these wild times. However, I'm confident that one day someone's terrible source men will release a custodial wallet retail alternative. Perhaps Ripple. I hope. There is less privacy for the user with custodial wallets. Isn't that correct? However, wallets that are not custodial provide greater privacy. That doesn't really matter though, because I suppose Ripple is aware of your. For instance, Ripple will be aware of your money and assets if they release one. All right, what will they do with it? Nothing. Simply put, store it for you. However, I suppose I am aware that many individuals desire to live off the grid and do other things, don't you think? Therefore, going with your own keys and everything and organizing everything by yourself is certainly the wisest course of action. For you, but ultimately whatever occurs. You now have accountability for it. You can see us or our rippling USC people right here on those walls, correct? Thus, everything appears lovely. It appears to be about to go online, I suppose. As the chat window opens, I can now comprehend the frequent claims made by cryptocurrency experts regarding its usage. Where will XRP be utilized? Well, hold on. The reason for this is that the ecological use is hidden beneath one or more lower layers. This is what I mean when I say that the typical individual will never see it. Not even some cryptocurrency enthusiasts can see it. That's right. Behind the scenes, behind the curtain, it's the guys that work under the hood. Flow of payments. A direct use case for Ripple payments with 3 Ripple nodes is depicted in the diagram below. Bank A, the sending customer, will convert the currency, such as USD, into XRP. The other countries. Men will receive it immediately and swap it for their currency. After that, it will be sent directly to the client. It sounds like a straightforward procedure, right? And everything happens so fast, men. Correct, unlike SWIFT, where you have to wait for a long time. If the risk and compliance tests are successful, Ripple verifies the transaction after you